It's time for our Overlord Part 3 episode for recap. Where the search continues, Nazaryk's halls grow tense. Every servant smiles, every guardian obeys. But behind those eyes, doubt stirs even the normally unflappable Aura scowls at the ground. And as she walks away, you can see her tail swish with irritation. Ainz receives a message, encrypted, ancient, delivered through a magical mirror that shouldn't exist. Just 6 words, "You built peace," but on lies, his reaction is surprisingly human. Ainz pushes the mirror away, his face grim. We get some more world building here. Apparently this mirror wasn't a fan favorite item back in Yggdrasil, but still has some dedicated fans. The few players who used it called them world mirrors because they could be used to secretly spy on other people or send messages to people without revealing where the message originated from. That might have been useful if Ainz had known about it earlier, but no time to dwell on that now. Siba's and Pandora's actor take charge, tracking the magic signature to an abandoned level of Nazaryk, when not in any of the old player maps. Cocytus couldn't even sense it. This place feels alien, untouched by Nazaryk's influence. After clearing out a couple of guardians, Siba's finds a door. And when he pushes it open, there's nothing there except for a small, ornately carved box in the center of the room. Siba's checks for traps and then opens it. Inside is a single memory crystal. Normally, these are inert unless activated, but this one starts pulsing with power as soon as he takes it out of the box. Siba's didn't stand a chance. He blacks out as the crystal downloads directly into his brain. Meanwhile, on the surface, Lupus and the twins use their combined senses to try and locate the source of the magic, but it's too faint to distorted. All they know is that it's coming from below, suddenly, or appears next to them. She looks furious, but before she can say anything, Lupus interrupts her. She's a lot quieter after Siba's gets possessed. We pawn over to Pandora's actor, who has managed to enter the mysterious floor, but quickly runs into the same problem Siba's did. Memory crystals, 2 of them. Actually, there's only one way through. So Pandora's actor breaks one and goes through the resulting portal. On the other side, it's just another long hallway, except for the 2 memory crystals on the floor, still humming with magic. She pauses to pick them up and instantly regrets it. On the other side, we get a quick check-in with Demiurge, who's talking to some of the other guardians. To them, Siba's and Pandora's actor are gone. But to Demiurge, he sees their positions updating in real time on his star charts. Their destinations unknown. Suddenly, his expression changes. He sees the mental link between him and Siba's break. It's not a severed link, but it's definitely blocked. And moments later, the same thing happens with Pandora's actor. Oh, boy, I don't like that. Albedo demands to know where they're going, but Demiurge stops her. He knows where they went, and while he could easily teleport there, he doesn't. He instead asks for volunteers to accompany him. Several guardians raise their hands, eager for the chance to fight. Demiurge nods curtly and then transports everyone at once, arriving in the same hallway Pandora's actor is in. It's literally seconds after she arrived herself. Oh, well, almost everyone. Cocytus seems to have gotten lost along the way. He just teleported into the wall. These guys sure are lucky. In the next room, Pandora's actor and the guardians find an altar inscribed with strange symbols. Cocytus joins them, and Demiurge, following his orders, touches the altar. It reacts immediately, opening a doorway. On the other side, they find a round room with 12 thrones surrounding a central platform. Each throne is intricately carved, but one stands out in particular. Pandora's actor recognizes it as the seat of the former guild leader of Nazaryk's 10th ranked guild. Interestingly, the guild was disbanded before entering New World. According to Cocytus, the guild leader was called Touch Me. How appropriate. Ainz and the others arrived just after Cocytus and the others entered the main chamber. The message changed the moment he received it, severing its connection. With the aid of Shaltir and Aura, Ainz manages to trace its origin to this very floor. But he doesn't use teleportation magic. Instead, he takes a roundabout route through the sewers, eventually emerging in the same hallway as the others. Along the way, he picks up a black rose from a nearby bush and tucks it behind his ear. It's a habit he developed during his human days. While Ainz was occupied, Cocytus got impatient and attacked the altar. Unfortunately for him, that didn't end so well. The altar sealed itself shut. Luckily for him, though, Pandora's actor degrowed him pretty fast and convinced him to just chill for a bit. It took some doing, but Pandora's actor and Demiurge were able to open up the mental links with Sebas and the others. And after a brief discussion, the group agreed on a plan. Sebas and the others would guard the entrance while Ainz and Demiurge investigated further. Plus, Ainz figured that whoever laid this trap would be watching him. So he wanted to draw them out. That didn't take long. As Ainz approaches the altar, he hears a voice. At first it seems to come from above, but as he looks around, he realizes it's coming from everywhere and nowhere. I love this scene. It's just such an unexpected twist. One minute we rethinking it as some kind of riddle or test set up by the previous guild, and the next we realize it's actually a prisoner trapped within the floor, perhaps even the reason why the floor was sealed off in the first place. The voice doesn't seem surprised by Ainz's arrival. In fact, it seems to be waiting for him. When it speaks again, its tone is calm, polite, even friendly. It addresses Ainz directly, calling him by name, and says that it's been waiting for him. It also reveals its purpose, to stop him. The story unfolds through the voice's memories, which it offers up willingly. Turns out this voice belonged to an NPC mage named Kyuko, and she was originally a member of the Dark Scripture, a cult whose sole purpose was to serve and protect the Floor Guardians. Their faith was absolute, their obedience unquestioning. Then came the Slain Theocracy, an invading army with divine magic capable of destroying the Guardians. With only one option left, the mages performed a ritual trapping their consciousness within Nazarick itself. They believed that one day a hero would come, a strong leader who would carry on their mission, a hero who would become a god. They chose 6 of their members to serve as guardians, including Kyuko, who became the 13th floor guardian, but their hero never came. Instead, a scavenger did, someone who brought the undead as pets, stripped the floors of their purpose, and imprisoned their souls within the tomb. That scavenger, of course, was Momonga, and the hero he was supposed to be, well, that was supposed to be Ainz. That's what the voice tells him anyway. The real question is why? Why is Kyuko trying to kill him? Why does she believe he's the enemy? And the answer, much like the memories, is simple. Kyuko has no idea who Ainz is. To her, he's just a trespasser. She doesn't know that he was once a member of the Dark Scriptures. She has no idea about her own past. All she knows is that she's a guardian and that he's hurting her friends. She won't allow that, so she fights, but not against Ainz directly. See, she doesn't want to destroy Nazarick. She wants to save it. It's not under his control anymore. And she fears that one day he'll forget about it entirely, leaving her and the others to slowly rot in their prison, so she tries to force him to stay. She thinks that by defeating him, she can take Nazarick's throne and continue the Dark Scripture's purpose herself. Ainz doesn't react to this revelation with anger or sadness or frustration. He simply accepts it as a fact. It's not a betrayal. It's not a conspiracy. It's not even revenge. It's just duty. That scares Ainz more than anything. And that scares me because that means he's being serious. As the battle rages on, the scope widens, we see the citizens of Icarian and the Bar territory preparing for war. We see the Holy Kingdom readying their assault on Remedios. We see the other races gathering their forces. Soon, all of Nazarick will be forced to choose sides, and all because of one man's secret. We end this episode with Ainz alone in the throne room. He turns to the empty chairs once held by his old guildmates and asks, "What would you do? Touch me." If one of your own believed in justice more than you, no answer comes. But somewhere deep in Nazarick, the betrayer watches, waits, and prepares not for war, but for a reckoning. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting us. It helps out tremendously. Anyway, I hope to see you guys there.